All right, it is VIP club time again. Welcome back. It's February. Thanks to everybody for all the great feedback to our new local VIP club giveaways that we're doing. We got a really cool one for you this month. You may have noticed some of his pictures on Facebook if you follow them on social media. If you don't, go over to RoseLe Studio. You got to follow these guys. The county, everything that he shows about how great everything is around here is really, really cool. Daryl, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, no problem, man. How are you?
Hey, good, real good, real good. So, Daryl, RoseLe Studio, tell us a little bit about RoseLe.
Well, actually, RoseLe turned 69 years old right here in Simcoe in the same location this year. My wife Karen and I bought it 14 years ago and have carried on the tradition, plus added a whole lot more to it: digital services, drone, um, just different, unique photo shoots. So we're known for it, and we're carrying on the name.
Yeah, some of those unique photo shoots. I mean, we've seen some really cool things. You're always posting some different stuff on your social media pages. Like I said, if you're not following RoseLe on social media, you got to do it. You'll see different parts of this county you've never even seen before. So, and some of them in a unique light. So, one of our giveaways that we're doing today is one of your photos. We've got the option of either a really cool paddle photo that you're doing, or you've done some cool pictures of, like the Waterford Black Bridge and some different things like that. Tell us a little bit about those.
So the Waterford Black Bridge was a task that I've always wanted to do, and that is light it up at night. It's never been done.
Yeah.
So after 3 years of trying to figure out some things, I finally went for it with the help of my oldest son and my nephew. We brought generators, cords, power lights, you name it, down to Black Bridge in Waterford, and we illuminated it just for camera. And it's kind of a one in a million shot because it's never been done before. And the task of lighting something 548 feet long is it's it's a lot of work considering
Yeah,
it's in pure darkness, right?
I
But
bet.
the outcome was just phenomenal. So it's just one of those prize things. I was cherished photos of a great accomplishment. The,
Perfect.
uh, the we're releasing a couple different artwork in terms for home and decor. So we're doing we did a paddles one, which has five rustic paddles with the names of water access in Norfolk County, like Port Dover, Long Point, Turkey Point, that kind of thing. And then we just released not too long ago the Norfolk Feather, and the Norfolk Feather has all the names of the towns, hamlets, uh, villages, hollows on one feather, and those feathers are individual pieces that make up the feather. And there's over 114 different unique names, some names I've never heard of, and I lived in Norfolk all my life. Um,
Incredible.
but it's a really nice piece, and I'm pretty proud of that one.
Awesome. It is cool. All these things, 114 names. Who would have thought there's 114 different names and hamlets in across Norfolk County?
Exactly, right? And some are obvious, but it's like the Egypt, Norfolk County. I know. It's like,
Who knew?
well, it's there, right? So,
Who knew?
and places like Vaughan Survey. Do you know where Vaughan
Okay.
Survey is?
I have no idea. Where's Vaughan Survey?
It is on the lake shore on the eastern side of Port Dover, right on
Okay.
the border between Haldimand and Norfolk. That's Vaughan Survey.
Who knew? Who
Uh,
knew?
it's quite amazing. I mean, they're not in order. I had to fit them so on which piece of feather worked, but I mean, they're all on there. So
Awesome.
it's quite amazing.
That's cool. So, if somebody's not following you, where can they follow RoseLe Studio on Facebook? What's your Facebook and Instagram? Where do we find you?
So it's just RoseLe Studio. We are mainly on Facebook. We have been since we took over. We are slowly going on Instagram and TikTok, but it's mainly Facebook that we're on. We can throw images up right away that are fresh, and instead of going through a website and posting it on there. So we put all the new content on Facebook.
Fantastic. If you're not following them, go give them a follow. If you're looking for that unique photo shoot, maybe a new family, maybe your wedding shoot, anything you need, you got to contact RoseLe Studio and Daryl and his family. They do a fantastic job. Thanks so much for joining us today, Daryl.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.